now all of a sudden somebody's telling me about traditional Latin Mass and is telling me everything I ever knew about the liturgy isn't entirely true, and that this is how the liturgy should look, this is how things should be done, and everything you're doing is wrong. That this is all true, by the way. I'm not. This is all.
Yeah.
So now I'm led to question everything I've always believed to a certain degree, and I think that's part of the division with the East and the West is where we have this like opposition of sorts instead of like, no, the East is Catholic, the West is Catholic. We comp. So now I'm led to question everything I've always believed to a certain degree, and I think that's part of the division with the East and the West is where we have this like opposition of sorts instead of like, no, the East is Catholic, the West is Catholic. We complement each other. We don't oppose each other. They are Catholic. They're not Orthodox, but we come to that understanding of what do we have in common, and build from there. But that recognition of like
that's important.
there shouldn't be an opposition of looking at them again with that skepticism, but that unity and that beauty. And I think part of the reason that the traditional Latin Mass, to bring it to that memory that I was bringing forth, is met with such skepticism, and why Pope Francis was so hard on it was because of how the movement was so loud about it, about how people were projecting against it, and how it's this way or the highway. And that's not the reality, because that is and my testimony is when I actually encountered the traditional Latin Mass for the traditional Latin Mass, I enjoyed it. It was really beautiful. But being forced into it, that's not beautiful. I can't appreciate the tradition. But when I can go there, the same thing with I can go to the Byzantine Mass and appreciate it, but I don't have to leave the Roman Mass because of the Byzantine. I don't have to leave the
Right.